Hey, Good Fox here. Today I got a review of Adrian Peterson's flashback cards to his Vikings Day 2012. Let's take a look at the stats here first. 88 speed on him, so he's pretty quick. Not the fastest guy in the game, but generally pretty good to pull away from most of defenses right now. So a lot of people are still rocking pretty slow cornerbacks. Linebackers are decent speed, but 90 agility, 89 acceleration, jumping 87, that's not needed. Trucking 91, stiff arm 90, elusiveness low 80s. So you're basically going to try and go for trucking and stiff arm animations. Although his spin and juke aren't terrible, they aren't like at the LT or Le'Veon Bell type of thresholds. There he is just being able to get around defenders, like I said. Good agility, responds pretty well to the sticks, going back and forth. So I was going to make some, some beating jokes, but in every other Adrian Peterson review I've done, I've made the same jokes. I'm not going to do that. Totally serious review today. On this card, I did like the way he felt good. He actually caught the ball pretty well there. You're going to see a couple of other passes that he catches. As you see, I'm trying out a new run, a new offense. I'm trying the Jags offense, but god dang, look at that. He just wasn't able. They weren't able to interact with him. If it weren't for my terrible stick right there, that probably would have been a top 10 play all time. Maybe not all time, but it would have been a pretty good play if it wouldn't have ran out of bounds. There he is, Peterson. He's like any running back. You hit him with two players, you'll generally go down. That one play that he shedded all those players, I had running back on normal. I like to run with Adrian Peterson and all my running backs on conservative because I feel like the fumbles in this game's too hard. So Peterson didn't fumble for me once, but that's not saying that he won't fumble because he's got pretty low carrying. Generally, that's the major weakness of his cards is the low carrying. 83 carrying, it feels a little bad if you don't use that conservative carrying mechanic. So definitely always move your coach adjustment onto conservative, especially for a card like Adrian Peterson. But I did love him. I think I like this card better than... I'm not going to say he's better than Bo Jackson. I like Bo Jackson because he has the battle ready. This Peterson does not have the battle ready. So I think that's such a huge advantage for running backs, being able to basically go through the hole, especially with the stiff arm at 90. Hit A, just spam it, spam it, spam it. Get those easy wins on the tackle battle or the stiff arm animations. You don't even need to spam it. I think stiff arm animations, you just hold A, I think is better than spamming it. Generally, it's a lot more effective if you hold it. But going through the hole, spamming A, you can get those insta breaks, and then you get the boost off of the break. Whereas like here, I spammed A, but obviously it came up as B. So like you go from a 25% chance at winning that and getting an extra, what, 10 yards, maybe more, to 100% chance at spamming that and getting extra yards. So there you saw his trucking in action. I do still love trucking backs. They're still very effective in 18. They're probably the same. I've said this before. They're probably the same amount of effectiveness as 17 had, if not even better, because they included speed. So you want somebody that's fast and can truck in the game. Adrian Peterson at 185 at the moment. It's a little pricey when many other backs can give you a little similar skill set. He's got good speed, good trucking. Love this card. If you don't have Bo Jackson, I would say this is a very good replacement for that Bo Jackson. Just like I said with the battle ready animation. But otherwise, he can basically go inside, outside, ball carrier conservative. He won't fumble for you. His spin juke aren't the greatest. But overall, I like the way this card played. He's not going to run a lot of switch routes for you with his low route running and hands. Those are kind of the main problem is him hanging on the ball and catching the ball. But out of 10, he does everything just pretty darn good. 9.1. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.